I took a photo outside of GameStop and I was like, oh, back to where it all started. I put 13 years ago. It's 12 years. It hasn't even been 12 years. I put the wrong freaking number. I counted wrong. And we go into the store to look at how it's changed. A lot of it's changed. A lot of things moved around. And I was like, asked my sister, I was like, do you want anything? Like, do you want anything from GameStop? And she's like, oh, my husband and I plan to go halvesies on a Switch 2 for Christmas. And I was like, what? That's cute and all, but why don't I just buy it for you right now? Because they had a Switch 2 in stock. And I was like, let me just buy you the Switch 2 so that you can get each other a surprise gift, you know? Because what the frick? That's not a surprise. They were gonna split split. I don't know. I wanted, it'd be cute if they got each other something like secret instead of knowing what they're getting each other. And she was like, no, we already have a plan for all that, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, okay. And so we leave GameStop and we go to Walmart. That's when we go to Walmart. We're walking around and she's like, is there a Switch 2 here? And I was like, are you serious? I was like, that's it. We're going to GameStop. Tell your husband that he needs to get a new gift. We're getting Switch 2 because we're here. Okay, it might be sold out. You never know. So we go back to GameStop and I walk in and my old manager is there. Oh my God, dude. He wasn't there the first time we went, but the second time we went was when we saw my old manager. Oh my God, I might tear up because it was so freaking cute. I go up to the counter, I'm like kind of having a hard time recognizing him because he had a white beard. He had white hair. And when I used to work with him 12 years ago, he didn't have white hair. And so I was like, man, is that Mario? And I go up to the counter and he's like, this is the first thing he says is, Rachel, what are you doing here? And he's like teared up a little bit. He's smiling and he's called me Rachel, which like caught me off guard. I was like, oh my God, you're still here? What the frick? And so we like caught up and we took a photo together. I posted the photo of us underneath the post on Twitter if you wanted to go see it. But I was like, what the frick? You're still here? That's crazy. Yeah, he was my manager and he's a mega manager now, you know? And he didn't know I was going to show up. It was just crazy timing. And he sent me 2 photos of us when I used to work there. I show it on Wine About It, the episode, if you guys wanted to see the photos. But it was so cool to just like catch up. And he told me, he was like, listen, I want you to know that I'm so proud of you. And oh my God, it was so cute. It was so cute. He was like, I'm so proud of you. And then he said, I use you as an example when talking to people that want to leave town because Moses Lake is very small. Like usually if you're in Moses Lake, you stay in Moses Lake. That's just how it is. And so he uses me as an example when talking to people that want to like leave town because like I don't know, I like left so long ago. It's been 12 years. And man, it was just so like, wow, this is a full circle moment. Are you freaking kidding me? This is so freaking crazy. I was so happy to see him. I mean, my manager, like, I know a lot of people that work at GameStop, they have bad experiences. Like when you're doing retail, sometimes you just have the worst coworkers and the worst boss or whatever. But my manager and the co-manager and the guy I had a crush on, we would play games after work together. We played Destiny together when Destiny came out at the time. It was just so fun. It was always fun to go to work. Yeah, no, this was the same. It was so funny because my manager brought up the guy that I had a crush on and he was like, do you still talk to Josh? And I was like, no, I don't talk to Josh. The guy I had a crush on? No. And he was like, yeah, did you know that he's gay? And I was like, how do you not know I was how he discovered himself? Okay, because I had a crush on this guy that I worked with at GameStop and he was really shy and my managers would like bully him and be like, why don't you date her? She's so cool. She's the GameStop girl. Why don't you date her? And so we talked for 2 months and we never did anything, not even kissed. We held hands once. And then There was one time where he did kiss me goodbye, and then the next day he was like, we had a talk, and then he was like, listen, he was like, I think I'm gay. And I was like, you know what? I had a feeling, but I'm happy for you. And then he got a boyfriend, and then we were friends for a while, but then I moved and then we, fell apart. But I helped that man discover himself, which was really freaking cute. I'm pretty proud of it. I was like, you know what? Hell yeah. W bad kisser. Are you kidding me? It was not me. It was not me. No, it was not me. It was him. Okay, no. He's the bad kisser. He didn't even try. All right. No, I'm a good kisser. Okay. I mean, I've never had anyone. I mean, when someone's kissing me, usually they keep going. I've never had someone just, anyways. Okay, whatever. Anyways, I helped someone. Okay, I helped someone discover their sexuality, and that's a good thing. Okay. How would you know? I wouldn't know, I guess. I don't know. Experience. I don't know. Anyways. Yes. So it was funny because we talked about him and I was like, wow, it's funny that you remember that. Because no, I was the one that discovered him. Anyways. And then yeah, we left. I left GameStop and we got the Switch 2. I bought my sister the Legend of Zelda game and I got her Mario Party Jamboree. I bought them Split Fiction because I think her and her husband would really like a good 2-player game. And I told her, I was like, listen, I played this game with my best friend. I feel like you'd really like playing this with your husband. It's really cute. And then the Switch 2 came with Mario Kart World. So she has a bunch of games and she wrapped it up in one of the bags used for her baby shower. And she took a video of her husband opening it and he was so happy. It was so freaking cute. I'm excited. I really want to watch them play Split Fiction. So I'm a little bummed that I'm not able to watch them play it. I was like, why don't you just start streaming? You and your pregnant belly. Pregnancy stream.